$1,100, that's the price our hotel tried to charge us to go see Chichen Itza and a cenote. But you know what? We cannot travel for a living, and I'm pretty sure we can do that on our own for much less.
So we picked up a super fast red car. And let's go.
My sister and her boyfriend are also coming. Well, thanks for joining us.
Hello, hello.
So we're currently staying in Tulum and we're heading into Chichen Itza. And it's gonna take about 2.5 hours. So it's gonna be a good opportunity to kind of see the roads, see what's around, because it is my first time in Mexico.
So we just made it to Chichen Itza, one of the 7 wonders of the world. I'm very excited. Now let's go get a ticket and see how easy it is. Sometimes there's long lines apparently, but this morning it looks fine.
So even though this is a very important site for like the Mayan people, it has become very commercialized and touristic. As you can see here, they're selling things down the sides. And yeah, I think that's to be expected. And here it is.
It's crazy to think that just a few years ago you were able to actually climb up like all the tourists. Imagine that, hundreds of thousands if not millions of people every single year. As much as I would love to climb it, I'm happy you're not allowed anymore, so they can actually preserve it. So Chichen Itza was built over 1,500 years ago. The most impressive monument is the one behind me. It is the Pyramid of Kukulcan, also known as El Castillo, or the castle. What's very impressive about the Mayan civilization was their understanding of the astronomy and mathematics. And this is the perfect example. There's 91 stairs on each side, and when you put them all together, so 91 times 4 plus 1 for the platform at the top, it equals 365, which is the amount of day in the Mayan calendar, but also in the calendar that we're still using to this day.
So as we're walking around, and you can probably hear in the back these clips, like that, you're gonna see guides clapping, and the way that the shape, like the pyramid is, with the sound of the clap, it creates a really unique sound back. It's almost like a ping. It's not a true echo clap. It's interesting.
Something else super impressive about this pyramid, if you're lucky enough to be here during one of the 2 equinoxes a year, well, you're going to be able to see a shadow effect resembling a serpent coming from the top down of the pyramid, and that symbolizes the feathered serpent god Kukulcan. So welcome to the ball court, which is the largest one in this part of the world. A few fun facts: because of its architecture and perfectly flat wall, when there's actually no noise, too many tourists right now, you can actually be at one end and another person at the other end, whisper and hear each other. This ball court was used for a sport that was way more than just a sport. It was actually a ritual. The sport was called Octapok, and basically it included sometimes even human sacrifices, especially for the losing team, because in the culture, human sacrifices was the ultimate nourishment for their gods. So on the walls they have massive rings, and the goal was to throw a ball that could apparently weigh up to 15 pounds up into and through those rings, which looks quite challenging.
You know, something has become too touristy when there's a Starbucks at the entrance.
But Tracy's gonna go. Pro tip, arrive before 10:30. Right now it is 12, we're leaving. There is tour buses as far as I can see, hundreds of people waiting to buy tickets. So yeah, 10:30 before that. They open at 8:30, so you can be here super early if you want. Wow, with the Starbucks, you really get the full Mexican experience now.
Yes.
So Chichen Itza was definitely super impressive to visit and definitely worth the detour if you're in the area, even up to like Tulum, Playa del Carmen, or Cancun. You just have to go. Right now, we are heading to Valladolid. Most tours are actually going there as well. It's a small, very picturesque colonial style town. Hopefully, we're going to arrive there before all the buses. And yeah, I'm very excited because I'm going to go look for some tacos. True, authentic Mexican tacos, and I can't speak too loud because they're sleeping in the back. So we made it to Valladolid, a small town of about 300,000 people. Lots of tourists visit this town every single year because it's really cute.
It is.
Let's face it.
Cute and colorful.
Yeah. Lots of nice little restaurants, especially around the center of the city by the beautiful church. And that's exactly what we're gonna do right now, restaurant, because we're starving.
So for lunch, we're going to a trio. You know I can't do that, Nick. So it's super cute. In the back they have a little patio area. It's right beside the church, and most importantly, they make their own tortillas.
Tableside guac.
So we got some tacos for lunch because of course you can't come to a Mexican restaurant without having tacos. So that's what we got. They look very good.
2 chicken, 2 pork. It's gonna be delicious. Everything I expected and more. And like in the shell itself, it's like refried bean. It's so good.
That was delicious. So normally we're in a lot of tour shops, but we do need a souvenir. I already know what mine is, but Dave needs to find his. This is a shot glass.
For my collection, maybe not those. Came here to buy a souvenir, and now we're doing a tequila tasting.
Agria. Sour orange.
Okay. Tequila? What? Bellies are full, cute photos have been taken, souvenirs have been acquired. Now we are going to a cenote. There are over 10,000 cenotes in Mexico, so the choices is yours. But
To be honest, we had a hard time deciding.
we found
because
one that
they're all
has
like.
really good reviews,
Yeah.
so we'll see.
Woo, she hot in here now. We left just in time. All the tour buses are just starting to arrive. So that gives me hope for the cenote that hopefully we'll be there before all of them.
So we just made it to the Exquequera Cenote Park. We're gonna have access to 2 different cenote. One is like as deep as 20 meters down from the top. It looks super cool, and it's super cool that you have access to 2 as well. One is like more open, beautiful at this time of the day because the sun is like bringing a lot of light in it, and the other one is more like a cave. So we're gonna take a shower and go in. Pre-cenote shower, Tracy?
Yeah, pre-cenote shower. Gotta make sure we keep the fish safe.
Is there fishes in there?
Yeah, that's why you have to do it.
Oh.
20 meters here.
Let's go down.
I've been to Mexico a few times when I was a kid, but this is actually my first time in a cenote. It looks pretty cool. crazy. Like behind me are roots that are coming all the way from the top, from the trees, trying to get some water down here in the cenote.
Là, mais nous, il filme, hein. Tu peux changer ta face.
It's like a cave.
This one is so cool because the ceiling is much lower. So cenotes are formed by acidic rainwater and ocean water working its way into the ground until it actually collapses and creates this hole. And then because there's actually water at the bottom, well, with time, it just gets larger and larger and larger. And like I said earlier, there's over 10,000 to choose from here in Mexico. So there's a cenote for everyone.
I like the other one better.
This one is cool too.
It is cool, but I don't like when I can't see in my water.
Tracy's terrified of tiny, tiny fishes.
Just not being able to see in water.
So I agree. The first cenote was cooler for like photos and things like that, but this one is very unique because of the ceiling. Stop touching me with your Crocs. The ceiling is like super impressive and actually comes down. Like you can literally touch it up in some part of the cenote.
I understand why we are a safety.
That was really cool. I'm glad we came.
Yeah, I agree. Across from the cenote, there's a cave here, and apparently it's still used by the locals. It's considered a holy cave, so they must still do some of their ceremonies in here as well. And again, we left just as the bus arrived.
Thank you, little car. You served us well. So back to our hotel. We're gonna go to the room and give you a little price breakdown because I can tell you right now, we did not pay $1,100 for the day.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Okay, overall, fun day, highly recommended.
so fun.
If you want to spend the money and have a zero worry day,
Yeah.
I mean, we're gonna put some link down below. That is gonna be much cheaper than whatever the hotel is gonna charge you, trust me. But yeah, if you wanna do it on our own, on your own, not on my own, on your own. Here's basically like the cost. Okay, so first we rented a car.
Yeah.
We did it the lazy way. We got it like straight from the hotel, which was much more expensive. If you want to get it from the airport or from downtown Tulum, you're gonna pay like 1/3 of
much
that.
cheaper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After that, a little bit of gas. Like we did like a couple hundred kilometers.
We
so
pretty
that's-
much did a tank, almost a tank of gas.
No, not even.
Okay.
3/4.
Yeah.
Something like that. We had one toll, which was 100
Yeah.
pesos, so that's it. And then after that, the fee for the pyramids, that includes both the fee and the tourist tax or whatever. So like that's the total price. And then finally the cenote,
Yeah.
which was, you have so many options at all kind of price
So
point.
many.
The one that we did was super affordable, very cool, access to 2 cenotes instead of 1. So I mean, I would say it was worth it. So overall, it did not cost $1,100 Canadian, which I'm very happy about. And we had a great day.
Yeah.
It was a good way to like see a little bit of Mexico because we've been on this resort for like almost a week now and I needed to get out and see what's really out there.
Yeah.
So if you come in an all-inclusive in this region, like it's really worth it to like at least one day leave the resort, see what
agree.
real Mexico looks like, go eat some tacos, do something cool,
Yeah.
and you're gonna have a good time. If you want to see where we're staying, check out this video. And until next time, see you guys.
In the next one.